Hi guys, welcome to my channel. Blooming Artist is my channel. Today I'm going to be painting, I'm thinking about painting a storm. So I think I want to paint a storm that I painted before. Usually when I paint something like that, I can't do it the same way. So I'll try to paint about the same picture. I'm using gray for the storm clouds, using dark gray and light gray, and I'm using white. I got a little bit of blue on my palette, and I got dark green and green because I might make a grassy area underneath the storm, so that way since I don't really know what it's going to turn out to be, I just figured I start it that way. So here we go. I got two brushes here. I'm only using two brushes so far today. This one's a flat brush, and right now I'm going to be painting white. You can't really tell that it's white, but because the canvas is already white. But then I'm going to put gray way on top, the light gray. You want to start light and then move to dark. Now, I might have to do a round brush for the storm clouds, so I'm getting this brush out. Now I'm going to do gray, dark gray. Right now I'm just doing dark clouds. What I'm doing is going in circles. Clouds are kind of hard if you're just learning, so just go in circles. Make some clouds over here. Usually the storm clouds will go into each other. So just take it like this. Just keep going round and round and round. Circles. Now it's okay if you overlap the clouds, because they do overlap when it's stormy, so. You know what you want to do is take the light gray and kind of go over the other part, clouds. See how I do that? I just go over the darker clouds. I mean, you could use black too, but these look more stormy. Gray looks more stormy than the black does. So, and then what you might want to do is need to get hold on, I need to get a paper towel. Or no, I'll use the towel. Now what you might want to do is take your flat brush and make grass on the bottom. Actually, I'm going to make it from here. You might want to put a horizon line like I'm doing. That's my horizon line. Put the dark in the back, dark green in the back, white green in the front. That means the sun is hitting the front, I guess. So, see how I do that? Make it look like one thing. Now, I could make more storm clouds, I guess. I'll be doing the dark. I'm usually on YouTube, but the problem with that is my computer's broken or it doesn't work, so can't do that either. It really frustrates me when things just fall apart. Oops. You can either put gray and white together, or you can just use light gray, which I'm doing that now. So now, I'll figure out how to do lightning. Let me put some gray up here too. Lightning is, I think lightning is yellow, I think. If I'm doing lightning, I gotta have a small brush. Like this one. I'm trying to organize my art room, but it's taken me forever to organize it. So, see, lightning is, I think lightning is, what color? Probably yellow, maybe. I'll use yellow and white for lightning. I'm glad my paints are not all dried up. It gets hot in this room and sometimes just dries up, so actually, let me do something here. I need I'm gonna do something. I'm gonna put more clouds down. It's still hard for me to make clouds. I'm still not very good at it, but I try. Okay, now we can make lightning. This one's not going to be the same as my picture in the living room. So, unfortunately, but I don't know how I made it like that in the living room. This one's going to be a little bit bigger. See how it goes down. Now, try to make grass. When the lightning hits, it hits the ground. So you can tell it's hitting the ground. And I don't want to block the lightning by putting something under there, so I'm just going to find some trees. I can make some trees. That's weird. It's like it came off. It was bad connection or something, and it paused. And I hope I'm back for quite a while now. So I'm gonna make some trees here. I guess the branches are brown. I'll use this burnt umber, or whatever it is, for branches, because branches are brown, not green. So I'm going to make a stump here. Like I said, I'm trying not to cover the lightning. So I'm just going to make a tree and with a small brush in. It'll be kind of a small tree. Just like I said, I'm going to cover the lightning. I'm sure a lot of you know how popular my dogs are. My little dogs. They are very popular. I always take a picture of them and do it on Facebook, so. Yeah, I don't want to cover too much of lightning. When I put leaves on the tree, be careful. I'm going to use this brush, this small brush. before I do that, I barely put leaves on the tree because I don't want to. Excuse me, guys. I'll be right back. Excuse me. Okay, guys, I'm back. I'm sorry about that. I had to do something, so, yeah, so anyway, if you just make leaves like that, usually I make my trees nicer, but since it's kind of in the middle where the lightning is, I don't want to cover that up. And if you want to make it brighter, the lightning, just use yellow. And then what I'm going to do is I'm going to put rain. Hopefully I can do that. Rain usually falls to the side. So see how I kind of barely touch my brush towards the canvas, because I don't want to push too hard since it's raining. My other storm painting is a lot darker than this one. This one's not really dark, but it's dark enough. My tree looks kind of weak. Let me do something with the tree here. Put some lighter green in there. It's hard to make a tree and not hide the lightning, but I have to show my lightning. My tree looks bad. Well, of course, it probably got struck a couple times. So I'm going to make a stump here. It'll just be a stump. that's just the stump. There. Put some white. Little bit of white in there. I really wish I could go on YouTube. Because I have a channel there and I have like, oh, I don't know how many videos I have. But I got quite a few. And it's under Blooming Artist. So if you go to that channel, you'll see lots of videos that I did. Most of them were poetry and most of them were paintings. I did all kinds of stuff. So I wish I could get back on, because it would really be awesome. Well, when your computer doesn't work, it doesn't help. I don't go on Facebook too much for the live video, but I had to kind of do that today. See how I kind of add white to some parts of the clouds. Make it look like clouds and stuff. I mean, you could do storm clouds whatever color I would do it with gray, but you can try black if you want, or black and gray. There, now you can tell those are storm clouds, right? Now I can really tell those are storm clouds. One more over here. Right here too. When you add white, it makes it look more like clouds. So you can see lightning is thin. Lightning is not thick. So rain is kind of thin, sort of. I mean, it's raining like cats and dogs now. But that reminds me, I'm gonna make a cat. Cats are pretty easy to draw when they're looking back. I mean, when they're looking without their face showing. This cat's gonna be looking at the rain. And this cat's kind of skinny, fat. I'll put fur on him in a minute. I'll just make the body first. And I just color in the head first and the body. And then the ears. And then the tail. Okay, and now I'm going to do the fur. Do this. You barely put your brush, you barely use your brush. See how I do that? I kind of tap it and then this tail. Okay. You know, I actually like cats. I mean, I'm more of a dog person, but when I see a homeless cat, I feel so sorry for it. It's like, even a homeless dog. I mean, homeless animals they seem, I don't know, they just seem so sad. And then here you want to try to help them and you can't, or I can't help them, because I don't live on a farm. And I'm sure if I lived on a farm, I would have help animals that are homeless and stuff, but for now, I just can't do it. But anyway, now I'm going to make an umbrella. Let's see, with a cat. Okay, pretty big umbrella. I'm sure you probably can't tell that's umbrella, but it is. Just under the umbrella. So that means I have to, like, go over his ears. Okay. Now, can you guys tell it's umbrella? Now I'm going to make some raindrops. I'm sorry, I'm chewing gum and I sound like but sorry about that. I'll try not to be so noisy. I made that pretty cute. Cat underneath the umbrella. And now, just check out the thunder or lightning. And there's a stump there, tree there. What else I can make? Actually, that would be it, huh? I don't think I need to build any more stuff. Yeah, I think that's about it. Unless someone can think of what I can make, but I'm thinking here. Do I want to make the house? No. I don't want to make a stream. I can make some rocks. One here. Kind of a big rock. Geez, I might turn on the air conditioner soon. It's getting hot in here. Of course, this room always gets hot. I have a little mini air conditioner, and it works for the most part. That doesn't really cool this room off that much. That's a rock. Make another rock kind of overlapping that one. More trickier. They would teach more trickier part. I don't really like to do my own stuff. I never even copy anybody either. I follow artists online, but I don't really copy what they do, so I still go do my own things. Sometimes I'll do things with my imagination, like I am with this picture. This is all totally my imagination. I'm not copying any paints, or I'm not copying any pictures or nothing. Strictly imagination. And it is kind of fun doing it that way. It's really fun doing it like that, doing it with your imagination. It's just really fun. So as you can see, it's basically a thunderstorm with a lot of rain coming down, right? And with the cat underneath the umbrella, and that's, I guess I could say that's more of a rock than a stone. And then I got 3 rocks here, a tree, and all this is greenery. I guess I could like put like a piece of kind of grass, kind of like this. See how I do that? I just stomp it down like that. course, I'm not hiding the rain, but oh well. I don't mind about hiding the rain. I just don't want to hide the lightning. So, and there you have it. My beautiful painting. It's called Raining in the Green Grass. So, with a cat underneath the umbrella. So, I hope everybody has a good day. Thank you for visiting my video. I'll be doing it again sometime. Anyway, have fun, friends. Bye now.